Alrighty, welcome to a Pioneers Masters draft here. I'm going in basically completely blind, and my voice isn't quite back to normal yet, though it's getting there, which is actually kind of a shame. I wish I could ditch the rest of the cold and keep the voice, but this is Pioneer Masters, and it's got a bunch of the cards that are it's all reprints for cards that are going to be in Pioneer on Arena. I don't really know what's good in the set. I haven't looked at literally zero spoilers, so let's figure things out. All right, well, I don't mind Sylvan Caryatid. This is going to be probably the place I would start. A really good mana dork that's any color and impossible to kill is awesome. Blood Scrivener is kind of interesting. If you have no cards in hand when you draw a card, you draw an extra card and lose a life. I'm not taking Goreclaw. Compulsory Rest is fine. It seems worse than Sylvan Caryatid. Dreadbore at common, funny. And there's a Guild Gates. Obnixilus's Cruelty is also pretty reasonable, but let's just start with Sylvan Caryatid. Let's just see if we can get some green cards. Oh, I do like a Tasigur. Okay. Tasigur is strong, so is Murmuring Mystic. Spawning Bed? Make 3 Eldrazi, sure. Another Compulsory Rest. I mean, I'm going to take Tasigur, I think. First of all, it's got a green activation, so it works with Sylvan Caryatid. And it's a pretty powerful card. You often cast it for 2 or 3 mana. Sometimes you cast it for just 1 mana. And if you can cast it and activate it, you're at least up a card here. So let's start with that. And then, Catacomb Sifter. All right, I took a green card, then a black card. I will take a green-black uncommon. We figured it out. So there's also a Stampeding Elkherd's Formidable. Gives everything trample. Sure. Undead Butler. I remember liking this one. Courier's Briefcase is all right. Another Guild Gate. Hero of Line of Tower is okay. And these red cards are not that impressive, but feels like I got a pretty good lane going already. So let's see if we can master this format, as it were. So this is the streamer event, so we'll be playing against other content creators here, and I'm sure you'll be able to get your hands on this pretty soon. Here, Hornet Nest. Okay. If they attack you on the ground, this card's really strong. It's also good with fight cards, potentially. There's also, speaking of which, here's a fight card. So basically you make Hornet's Nest fight their 5/5. Your Hornet's Nest dies and you get 5 1/1 flying Death Touchers. I think I'll take the Nest over Cowley Ambush, and those are the only 2 cards I would consider. So yeah, let's just take the Hornet's Nest. All right, and here, Exploit, give a creature -3/-3, a blue-green Guildgate. I don't really want Alpha Authority. I mean, the best cards are like Azorius Charm, and Gearcrafter is also pretty good. Unravel the Ether. There's probably a decent amount of artifacts and enchantments, but I think I might just take the Guild Gate. Though, actually, maybe a Silumgar Butcher. No, because I've got Catacomb Sifter already. Maybe I'll make Hornets. All right, let's just take the Butcher here. It's a little expensive, but I mean, Sylvan Caryatid will help me get me there, and a combo with Catacomb Sifter seems nice. Let's just take black and green cards. I might splash here. There's a pretty good chance if I get some Guild Gates. I've got the Caryatid, but no reason to jump into it quite yet. Now, 4 mana, 4/4 trample. When you target it, draw a card. I mean, that's pretty good. Don't really need a Cloudfin Raptor. Sage's Reverie. This card's cool. All right. There's also Orzhov Guildgate or Evolving Wilds, but I kind of just want to take the Rhino. It looks pretty strong. A lot of these cards are reprints from sets I've never seen before, so it's kind of interesting. But or rather, cards I've never seen or don't remember, maybe not the whole set. And I'm hoping to get some cards that can target this, but a 4 mana 4/4 trample is not so bad. Oh, an old favorite. I love Nessian Asp. I even had like a Magic Online account named Nessian Asp. 5 mana 4/5 reach, and you can pay 7 mana to make it an 8/9. That's pretty sweet. There's also another Simic Guildgate, but yeah, let's just take the Nessian Asp here. Curve's a little high. We'll see what we can do about that. Oh, okay. Interesting. So on the one hand, there's Courier's Briefcase, which is pretty nice. You can make 1/1, it sacks for a mana, and then if you get Domain, you can sack this to draw 3. It's kind of nice at enabling like Silumgar Butcher. But on the other hand, Audacity. 1 mana, give a creature +2/+0 and trample, and when this goes to the graveyard, draw a card. Very nice on the Gnarlback Rhino. It lets you draw an extra card. Late Exquisite Firecraft too, but not worried about that. This is actually pretty close. I kind of feel like I should just take Courier's Briefcase here. Just another 2-drop. I've got a bunch of expensive cards. I also could potentially get up to all 5 colors of mana if I try hard enough, though the Courier's Briefcase doesn't actually help pay for itself because they're both tap abilities. They figured that one out. But if you assume I always have black and green, getting the other 3 is not impossible. Oh, here's a nice place to pick up Colony Ambush. Dreadbore is also a potential splash, but Ambush looks great here because it's a card that targets the Rhino and I draw a card, or I can use it with the Hornet's Nest like I mentioned before. Plus, it's a land spell. That's always nice. Yeah, that second one wield. So, all right, well, green seems very open. I'm not even that locked into black by any stretch. I mean, I think Catacomb Sifter and Tassiger are both great. I would imagine I'm going to be playing at least Tassiger and probably both those, but I only have 3 black cards and I have, 5, 6, 7 green cards, so, well, 7.5 with the Sifter. So this is a pretty good start. All right, I'll take another Courier's Briefcase here. I mean, well, it's got some good combos, and they actually work pretty nicely together because the second one can help pay for the first one. You see, the briefcase has got something important. I like flavor-wise, this is like, it's like the briefcase from Pulp Fiction or whatever, where you never know what's inside it. Though, knowing Quentin Tarantino probably involves feet of some kind. I don't think I'm playing any of these cards. Red also seems pretty open. I mean, they're not even really good splashable cards. I guess maybe the Gear Crafter could be. Or I could have taken the double blue card because maybe I'd end up in like green blue or something. I don't know. That seems pretty thin as well. Here, if you control 2 or more gates, draw a card. Well, I don't have any gates so far, but who's to say that's always going to be the case? Don't gatekeep, you know? Well, someone else is gatekeeping. They're keeping all the gates right now, so maybe I'll pick some up. Sure. I mean, red seems open, but these red cards, I mean, Gear Crafter is pretty good, but like Boulder Salva is just, it's fine. It's not like amazing. I remember that one. That was from Oath of the Gatewatch. Surge, huh? All right. Pack 2, Fleece Mane Lion. The Deece Mane Lion. This card is very strong. 2 mana, 3/3, and you can make it indestructible and hexproof. There's also draw for each gate you control. That card's cool. Black Bloom Rogue is cool. Another Gnarlback Rhino is cool. I kind of just want to take the Fleece Mane Lion. I've got some ways to splash it, though it is kind of bad off Courier's Briefcase because you need to be able to monstrous it in order for it to be good. Maybe I'll wheel the Celestia Guildgate. Who knows? The thing is, there's no black card I really want, or a green card I really want to take, so I'll just take the Lion here. Ooh, Scourge, triple red. Probably not doing that. Eidolon is strong. Red-blue Guildgate, 6 mana, 4/4. It is a pretty bad pack. I'll probably just take another Colony Ambush, though it is possible I just want Treasure Cruise. I'd want more ways to put cards in the graveyard. I don't know. I mean, this is just kind of a bad pack. Maybe the third Colony Ambush is still good. No, I'll just take the Treasure Cruise. Maybe it will be a 4 or 5 color deck. Oh, Soul Flare. So it's a 6 mana 4/4 with Delve. And when you delve it with a creature that has a keyword, basically, I mean, they list out a bunch. I guess it's not everyone. It gains that one. So currently I have Reach, right? Yeah, Reach. Defender's probably not one. Yeah. Hexproof. Oh, that's nice. Trample. All right. I mean, that's enough that I'll take it over Crawl Harpooner, I think. I mean, Celestial Archon is also great, but I still do have more black cards, so let's take the Soul Flare. Now I'm kind of regretting the Treasure Cruise pick, but all those Colony Ambushes wheeled, so I think it was a reasonable spec. I just don't really want... The third Delve card is a lot worse, so let's hide the Treasure Cruise for now. We'll see if it makes its way back in. Ooh, look at that. Nyx Weaver. Getting to mill 2 cards, Fuel's Dredge, another Reach card for Soul Flare, though that's not too important. And there's a bunch of green and black cards in this pack. I mean, green and black just seem open, so kind of a beat that I took Fleece Mane Lion into Treasure Cruise, but there just were not very many good green or black cards in those packs, so, you know, so it goes sometimes. All right, and here... I'm going to have a lot of devotion to green, but that's still not that great of a card. I guess it's pretty good with Gnarlback, right? Oh, that is nice. It's also a 1/1 hexproof. Sack this to make a bunch of tokens. I mean, I could take another Silumgar Butcher. I have now double Briefcase, Catacomb Sifter. I've got some ways to make tokens. Celestial Charm is also a pretty strong card. Exile a 5-power creature, or give a creature +2/+2 and trample, or make a knight. I might just take that. Because if I splash white, I think having those 2 cards, I mean, Celestial Charm's a fine splash. It's good in the late game. So maybe this will give me a little more incentive to pick up some green-white or black-white lands. And it would be nice to pick up a Lifelinker or a Flyer for a Soul Flare. Those would be good. Here, oh man, Lifebane Zombie. This card basically made Kibler quit playing Standard. 3 mana, 3/1 Intimidate, and if they're playing green or white, you just get to nug a green or white card in their hand. It's tough too because Gnarlback Rhino also looks kind of nice. The second Gnarlback Rhino, when I have now Celestia Charm and double Colony Ambush, is pretty cool, but Lifebane Zombie was just too good. Also, Intimidate. Does this get Intimidate? No, it does not get Intimidate. That is funny. Here, Stain the Mind. This is the Cranial. No, we're not taking that. So there's a third Colony Ambush, and there's a Bala Ged Recovery. I think I'll take the Recovery. It's a little awkward because I have some Delve cards, but I just, will try to keep a good card in my graveyard. You just need one, really. Oh, Voyaging Satyr. What a good pickup. Definitely need a 2-drop and a Mana Acceleration. A lot better than Nantuko Husk, though Nantuko Husk is also a pretty good card. Okay. Well, I mean, these colors seem open. I don't know if this is going to be a good strategy or not, like Delve plus things that trigger like Gnarlback Rhino, though I only have the one Rhino. We'll see. I could wheel Rhino out of this pack. I mean, I really could wheel like 2 Rhinos. The second one's probably not that likely, but I wouldn't be surprised if this pack had one. It didn't, but Celestia Guildgate is also just really, really good. I do like Basilica's Creature. Extort is whenever you play a spell, you can pay a black or white mana to nug them for one. They lose one, you gain one. Extort cards are all good. They're all good, every single one. And it's a flyer for Soul Flare, but Celestia Guildgate kind of gets me Fleece Main Line and Celestia Charm, and both those cards are just excellent. Here, I guess I'll take a 6 mana 4/4 flyer. Maybe I'd play that for Soul Flare, though it's kind of expensive. I'm not super into it. It's not like I have a lot of self-mill. I just right now have the Nyx Weaver. Because this is Scry, yeah, it's not even Surveil. Surveil I don't think existed by the time Catacomb Sifter was printed. There's so many Magic sets. They all blend together. I do know I top-aided a PT with this card, so I guess I know that was around 2016, but other than that, So this is another land spell that hits 3 mana or greater. Oh, Leaf Grind Drive's a lot better. 2 mana, 2/2 reach, and Bestow to give +2/+2 in reach, so... All right, I do wish I picked up another Gnarlback Rhino, but I think Lifebane Zombie's better, and I think Fleece Main Line's better. Oh, there's the Gnarlback. There's also Voyaging Satyr, but I've got 2 Accelerants now. Oh, and 2 Courier's Briefcase. Yeah, I got to take the Rhino. The Rhino's actually looking pretty good here. You know what? I might just play this Aspect of Hydra. I'm not going to miss the spawning bed. I have all green cards. Oh, okay. There we go. I kind of backdoored into this triple Rhino deck. Oh my god, this card, Jace, you just win the game. You mill them for 10. You just cast this and mill them, and then next turn you mill them. All right, well, I'm not taking it, or Behold the Beyond. So there's a Bala Ged Recovery. I'm not taking that. Gnarlback Rhino, Devour Flesh, and Audacity. I kind of think I just take Audacity and try to wheel Gnarlback Rhino, and I already have 3 Rhinos, and Audacity is fantastic with the Rhinos. So I think I'm going to do that, and... really, I'm on the lookout for more of those. I ended up wheeling the Rhino, so the Lifebane pick didn't end up badly, but I kind of now just want to reduce the amount of black cards I have. Oh, Boon Satyr is very good. Flash Bestow works with the Rhinos. District Guide is also sick. Dragmangler's okay. Celeste Charm's good. I mean, a lot of good cards here. Do I want Boon Satyr or District Guide? I kind of think I just want District Guide. I've got a lot of really strong cards, and getting to fix my mana seems really nice. So passing a Rabble Master too, really hooking the person who I left up. Let's maybe side in Lifebane Zombie. Let's cut the Silumgar Butcher. This is 22 plus a Guildgate right now. Yeah, we'll see where we end up. And then here, Dragonlord Kolagon. 6/5 Flying Haste, jeez. And if they play a duplicate, they just take 10. Sky Reaping? I don't think so. Outpost Siege is also a pretty sick card. Wow, just passing all these good cards. I mean, I might just take one. I don't want Gurmag Angler. Gladecover Scout is kind of nice with Audacity, and I guess with Aspect of Hydra, but I mean, maybe I just take Outpost Siege. It's a pretty splashable card. Or maybe I take Steward of Solidarity and I just go green-white and I just don't play these black cards. That actually might be totally fine. We'll see what we get. Dang, there's a Swift Warkite here too. Well, now there is an Obnixilus's Cruelty and a Nessian Asp. I don't really want the Nessian Asp. There's also an Unravel the Ether, but you can get these Gate Colossi. Swift Reckoning. Destroy target tapped creature. Because I mean, Soul Flare is just whatever, and Tassiger is fine, but Oh, I have Catacomb Sifter and Nyx Weaver. No, I don't really want to give those up. Hold on. I don't mind taking the Steward because I don't need an Outpost Siege, but let's see. I don't really want Nessie and Aspal that much. I should just take the Obnix Cruelty. And maybe I'll splash the white, maybe not. Oh, Nissa, this card is busted. You go get a forest, and on land 7, it flips into Nissa Sage Animist. Yeah, I'll take that. There's also a Crawl Harpooner and Nemesis of Mortals. And Zulaport Cutthroat. I could build my PTSOI deck. That'd be an interesting build here. I also have a bunch of spell lands, so I can run a little less of a land count. And I have double Courier's Briefcase, though the Courier's Briefcases are actually cuttable if I need to. All right, and here, there's another Unravel the Ether. There's a Halo Scarab. No, I'm good on that. Undead Butler's just okay. Knight of the White Orchid. There's Cruel Revival. Destroy a non-zombie and get a zombie back. Do I have any zombies? So just a 5 mana kill spell. There's also Compulsory Rest. I could take Compulsory Rest and then kind of just decide which of my colors, second color I want to be. Yeah, that sounds fine. I don't think I care about the Undead Butler. Oh, Heroic. And you pay X to give it +1/+1 counters. Or a Leaf Crown Dryad. I'm thinking I'm going to wheel a Gnarlback Rhino. How many targeted spells do I have? 1, 2, this counts 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I just take the Leaf Crown Dryad. I don't know. The Hero of Lina Tower is kind of expensive, and I don't think it's even that good. I have a lot of cards. You know what it might? It might just be, let's see, let's pick 8. So let's take Unravel. I mean, I don't think I'm going to play Laguna Band Trailblazer, even if I end up there in green-white. I mean, I have a green-white land. I'm going to want to play Fleecemane and Celestial Charm no matter what. The question is, do I want to play these black cards or just play another white card and then just the rest I'll be all green cards or something? I guess I'll have to see. It'd be nice if I wheeled this Rhino here. Okay, I did. No one else wants these Rhinos. Yeah, they have I missed out on one Audacity, but the rest I pretty much just took everything I had that could target. So, oh, and now there's another. Okay, I'll just take another Celestial Charm. That'll kind of do it for me. I think I'm just gonna cut the Cruelty, cut the Sifter, cut the Nyx Weaver. Well, let's just see how many playables we have. I mean, this is 23. I could just not splash and play all these. I mean, I guess the Courier's Briefcases are among the weaker cards. Maybe Steward is good, though. Because I kind of just don't want to play Courier's Briefcase all that much. I guess I have all these 4-drop Rhinos to play. But when you can't get 5 mana, it's a little bit worse. I'm just not playing any of these cards. Whatever. Second Unravel. Nimbus Naiad is actually really nice. Maybe I'll just take that. I'm not going to play 2 Unravels no matter what, so just take that. Oh, Nemesis of Mortals. Yeah, this is pretty good. I have a lot of creatures, I assume. Yeah, 15. Another Unravel, sure. Oh, Furious Rise is also kind of interesting. All right, let's take Furious Rise. Maybe there's a chance I want to play a few red cards. I could have taken a red-green Guildgate at some point, but I think I took a real card over it. And this is with none of the Courier's Briefcases. Hold on, there we go. A little smaller. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't think I was going to move off of black. The only reason I was looking at Nimbus Naiad is because bestowing this is pretty awesome, but I kind of feel good about this. And this is, I do need to play another card. Maybe I play a Courier's Briefcase because I have I have 3 spell lands, so I kind of want to. Because this is still 11 green sources. Maybe I just play an Unravel. 1 Briefcase seems okay. And this is 18 lands, basically, with 2 Colony Ambush and a Balagad as lands. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. All right. I could easily splash black, but the black cards don't even seem that good in this deck, so I think I'm actually pretty happy with this. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, we got a round 1 right away. I like it. Battle against Tupperware? All right. A little LR versus a little showdown. I'm on the play. All right, I will keep this hand. I am not going to play Colony Ambush as a land yet. Voyaging Satyr would be a pretty nice draw here. Zergo. All right, well, I'll play Leaf Crown Dryad. I could have waited to bestow that, but I feel like it's just going to be a lot better to have that. I'm actually going to take it and attack back. Yeah, actually, let's go Hornet's Nest and say go. All right, well, I took 2, but now I can trade for a better creature. And I really would like to draw an untapped land or a spell next turn. Either one of those is fine. I mean, this is pretty nice. This is whenever it's dealt damage. So I could cash it in for 2 1/1 flyers right now. He can't burn it to get it out of the way. Obviously, if he's got another color, he could have non-damage base removal. But this is looking kind of mono-red-like. Let's see what he's got. I mean, Hornet's Nest is kind of just trading for both of his cards right now. Oh, draw a card and you can pump it. So I can pump this twice. Okay, Rimrock Knight. Wow, Hornet's Nest is just housing him. All right, now we're just going to slam Gnarlback. So it's mono green versus mono red. Colony Ambush using Gnarlback is going to be really nice next turn. He needs a way to make it so my Hornet's Nest can't block to get something started. Because right now, the Hornet's Nest is just incredible. Let's see. And yeah, that's pretty great. These decks both look pretty sick. So this is a 1/1 heroic, make a 1/1. But can he beat a Hornet's Nest? Doesn't really seem like it. All right, let's go Colony Ambush. Gnarlback fights the Ranger. And, okay, he doesn't have a way to do it. I didn't want to fight the Rimrock Knight because it would be, he could pump it past the turn. The Akroan Crusader, I guess, is also kind of annoying, but I don't know how much, if he's going to target it anymore. Double Strike Prowess, huh? Let's see. I could play another Gnarlback. I think what I'm going to do is just get back Colony Ambush and pass the turn. And let's see what he does with these dragon-style twins. Fight with fire. Let's give a creature +2/+2, and I'll draw a card. Gnarlback Rhinos are just housing him. And now is he going to attack with his 4/4? And I'll block with the Hornet's Nest, and I'll make 4 1/1s. Oh, Draconic Roar. He does kill it. All right. Well, it's still not really gonna save him. All right, I got another Rhino here, ready to roll. And let's just pass the turn. I don't really need to I could unravel the Ether on one of these pump spells, or one of these Dragon Mantles. I don't really need to do that. Gnarlback Rhino, fight Dragon-style twins. Did he draw a Prowess card? Nope. And I have the mana to play Sylvan Caryatid, and then I'll pass the turn here. And I think I'm going to end of turn unravel the Ether on the Dragon Mantle here. And I'm going to let the Boundary Lands Ranger discard that mountain in hand, yeah. Okay, unravel the Ether on this, because the Rimrock Knight can't block. Obviously, shuffling a Dragon Mantle isn't like ideal, but I kind of want this Gnarlback Rhino to start dealing damage. And pass the turn. He doesn't really have a good attack here. Did he redraw the Dragon Mantle? Fair. All right. I mean, it could be a different one. Who knows? He does get to rummage every turn. That is going to be a little bit troublesome. Okay. Okay, bestow this on the rhino. That was a really good draw. Draw. Attack with the rhino. Zergo can't block. Rimrock Knight can't block. Alright, I'll pass. Celestia Charm. Oh, Celestia Charm. Okay, that's 5. That's not enough. +2/+2 and trample. These gnarlback rhinos have just been obscene. I can't lie. That was about as satisfying of a win as I'm going to get here. Hornet's Nest just... Bzzz. Honestly, the rhinos were amazing there, but Hornet's Nest just made it so he could never attack. Like, at what point could he... Like, the best case scenario was maybe he attacks and gives me 3 1/1 flying Death Touchers. Like, what a card, huh? All right. Let's see if we continue there. I'm on the play. Oh, I like this hand. Huh. I'm going to get greedy. Shocker. I'm going to choose not to play one of my tap lands because I have turn 2 Sylvan Caryatid. Yeah, look at that. Basically, the way I figured is if I draw one land, I'd rather just have these as spells because if I play one of these as a tap land and draw a land, it's going to be just so much worse. Okay, they have a counterspell. That's fine. I can go Steward of Solidarity plus Bolligid Recovery. Philology Archaeologist. Ultimate price, huh? Let's go Steward and get back the Rhino. I want to try to time it so I either play Fleecemane and Monstrous on the same turn or at least get that ultimate price out of hand. The good thing is the Steward is going to be annoying for them. If they don't kill the Steward, it's going to be pretty good for me too. So they kind of have to do that, I think. Okay, Murmuring Mystic. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty annoying. Guess I'll just play the Gnarlback Rhino. I don't really love it, but I think playing the more expensive card is good. Ultimate Price is going to kill the Gnarlback. I'm going to get to make a token. I mean, they're going to get a 1/1 flyer. Yeah, if they go Essence Scatter into Murmuring Mystic into Kill Spell, that's pretty good too. Not going to lie, not going to lie. Another Archaeologist, okay. Into Quicken. Yeah, that's pretty good. Their deck looks sweet. I mean, you got to get Quicken. Jwari Disruption is, like, face up is not that good. It's the Force Spike. Though, Jwari Disruption face up, if you need a land, is fine, but they already even played their land. Oh, interesting. Okay. Alright. I mean, they don't really have attacks. I'm just going to kill the thing now. I'm probably going to play the lion at this point. I'm not really... Alright, sure, we'll see. We'll exert Steward. Because what else am I going to do? Or upkeep doing it? No, they're just chilling. Let's see. So, I could play Nissa. I kind of want to get my card out of the Rhino here. Because even if they use Ultimate Price here, I still draw a card. And I still get my Bestow creature. It still just ends up as a 2/2. So, I think that is pretty reasonable. Yeah. I'm going to 1/1 flyer. And then I have a 2/2 reach, so it makes these flyers a little worse. And let's just play Fleecemane while they're tapped out. They have a 1-mana spell. Interesting. All right. Oh, consider. Jeez. They just kind of have it all. Well, and they didn't even surveil. I don't like that. I still got some good action here. I've got... the lion, which is threatening to become indestructible and hexproof, so they kind of need to do that. Oh, they didn't need the land, I guess. Interesting. Keeping a tap land over a cycling card when you've got Murmuring Mystic in play. They must really have needed land number 6 or maybe 7. They don't have attacks. if they kill the Fleece Main line, I guess I just have to hope they can't kill the Nissa. This has... It's a squid here. All right. Let's play Nissa. I have a spell here. Is it Essence Scatter? If they have it, they'll use it. Damn. I was hoping it was not. Okay. And let's go Colony Ambush. Let's fight the Chasm Skulker. That's just going to get more annoying. All right. And they don't get any squid. Let's pass the turn. All right. I mean, they had a lot of removal. There's the Quicken and draw a card. Sure. If they kill this Leaf Crown Dryad, like things are going to go kind of badly for me, but they might not have much more. All right, I'm going to keep using the Steward because it's only every other turn, but I might as well use it. Draw, land, pass the turn. And then on upkeep, I'm going to Fleece Main Lion here. Oh, they're rescuing from the underworld. What does this do? Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I'll Fleece Main here while the getting's good. All right, so they get to get the Chasm Skulker back, and then the Philology Archaeologist as well. And that mills a Gust of Wind, bounce, draw a card, or Salundi Vision. This Murmuring Mystic is winning them the game pretty fast. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm hoping to draw here. I mean, Audacity on the Fleece Main line would be pretty good. Or if I kill the Murmuring Mystic, the Fleece Main line is going to start dealing some damage. The problem is the Leaf Crown Dryad. They can like bounce Leaf Crown Dryad, attack me for a bunch. Though I guess I could then put the Leaf Crown Dryad on the Fleece Main Mystic maybe. Or I'll play Gnarlback and put the Leaf Crown Dryad on the Gnarlback. I mean, they have 14 cards left. I could... No, decking them's not really going to be an option here. Gust of Wind on that one. Okay, that's a little bit odd, but okay. I guess they didn't want me to get to Bestow. Sure. Gnarlback Rhino. Is that some Scatter common, by the way? It probably is, right? Yeah, it has to be. It's uncommon in Foundations, but very different formats. All right, pass the turn. Notion Thief. Oh, if I draw an extra card, they draw it instead. Okay. Stormtide Leviathan? Island Walk, creatures. That explains the Drawari Ruins. Sure. All right, I'm just dead here. All right. Touche. They went over the top pretty nicely there, not going to lie. All right. 1-1 here. I like the way this deck has turned out, though. I think it's been pretty good. Oh, look at this hand. On the play, turn 3 Rhino with a Celestia Charm in hand. Okay. Oh, and there's a card. This Gnarlback Rhino card is fun. This is going to make me a lot more interested in drafting this format. Or rather, I was already interested in drafting the format. This is going to make the format a lot more fun for me. I can already tell. Just, I don't know, I got 3 of them in this deck, and I get to use them alongside a bunch of like pretty high rate pump spells. Like, you're not really paying a huge cost to put Leaf Crown Dryads and Celestia Charms in your deck. You know, I'm not playing bad pump spells. Oh man, Voyaging Satyr is kind of annoying. Does it auto? I'll try next time to see if it works. This card is good. Phalanx Leader, I do need to kind of deal with that. Whenever it's targeted, they get a +1/+1 counter on all their creatures. Red-White Heroic, yeah, that's the deck. And they're gonna Dragon Mantle. Hopefully they don't play a creature first. Mentor of the Meek, jeez, okay. I need to draw some of my fight spells. Is what I need to draw. I'm just gonna play another Gnarlback here. Yeah, it doesn't let me do it automatically. I wonder why Voyaging Satyr was the reprint. It's a lot more annoying to use. Next turn, I'll Leaf Crown. I figured I need to just put as much stats on the board as possible because they're going to be, they've got some engines here. 1/2 flying lifelink, and they pay 1 to draw a card. And they have a land, unfortunately, but they don't have a play. Okay. So let's go bestow on the Gnarlback. Draw a card. They can triple block my Gnarlback, but I don't think they're going to do that. All right, well, have severely reduced the amount of time they have to do stuff now. Sungrace Pegasus with Phalanx Leader is very dangerous. If they target the leader and put a counter on the Pegasus, they start getting some lifelink action. It's unfortunate, but they're at 6 now, and I have a lot of trample. Okay, another heroic card. Okay. They've got currently 3 heroic cards in play, and they haven't targeted anything yet. Okay, there's an ordeal. And then they target the non-heroic card. They should have just targeted the Phalanx Leader, I think. Well, then they couldn't attack it. I don't know. All right, I'll take 2. I don't think this is going to work out for them. And I don't need to play anything first. Let's just attack with these 2. So this, you can sack this if it has 3+1/+1 counters on it. So they'll be able to sack the ordeal next turn, most likely. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll do this, and they just die if they don't have something here. Boom, boom. All right, that was all sizzle and no steak in this case. Well, actually, kind of all steak and no sizzle. If you think about it, the steak part is the heroic creatures, and the sizzle is the targeting. But we take those 2 and 1. Okay, round 3. Let's see what we got here. Round 4. Sorry, we're 2 and 1. On the draw, yeah. We've got a lot of green sources in the deck, so I've got a couple draws to draw a green source, and if I do, this hand ends up amazing. If I don't, well, I don't get to cast any spells. You know. So it goes. Oh, yeah, it's pretty good. Well, they played a great 2-drop, and I didn't draw a forest, so yeah. I mean, if I draw a forest next turn, it's still... I mean, this hand is, I think, an easy keep, because 1 forest, and I can cast every card in my hand because I have multiple mana fixing, and Hornet's Nest is a great card. Let's see what they've got. 2/3 flying, sure. Okay, there's a forest. Let's play the Hornet's Nest, I think. So stop the Fleece main line from attacking. If I draw another forest, I just play Gnarlback. Otherwise, I just play Nissa and play a land here. I think with that flyer in play, I'd rather try to take a little bit less damage here. Imagine if I had Voyaging Satyr into Gnarlback, though. That would have been nice. Commune. Putting creature or enchantment into play. Oh, so Silk Wrap, I guess? Or in hand. Oh, geez. Could, get all of these, all right. Yeah, that was a good turn, all right. Go to 12 here. Let's go Nissa. Unfortunately, I don't really have a block still. Yeah, 2-drop, 3-drop into removal when I didn't draw a forest is going to make this a quick game, unfortunately. Celestial Charm not that good against Fleece main line. I will say that. Okay, Hero over us. Yeah, I'll take it. Don't have any good blocks. Let's go Voyaging Satyr and hope we can use Celestia Charm here. They even have a play. I'll make a 2/2. All right, well, they don't have a land here. I was going to say we could try to block the Fleece main and give Nissa +2/+2. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Audacity. All right. 7. Yeah. All right. Their last card's an instant too? Ugh. This game would actually be potentially winnable if that wasn't the case. Because I can double block Fleece Mane here. Go to 3, but now they've got a trick. All right. Yeah, that was... Even if I had Satyr on turn 2, I don't know if I would have won that game, but obviously... If they didn't have the last Lesnia Charm, I go to 3, but then next turn I can play a Rhino, and then the turn after that I can play the Leaf Crown on it, and then obviously I'm really grasping at straws there, but it would have been a potential way to do it. Okay, let's see if we can get a couple more here. That was unfortunate. Okay. Let's battle, huh? I'm on the play. All right. Definitely not playing Colony Ambush as a land here. Is it Gildegate? All right, let's play Courier's Briefcase. Not the best Courier's Briefcase draw unless I draw a Rhino next turn. Also, playing against blue makes the Hornet Nest a lot less impressive. Well, now I'm drawing all forests. That's cool. All right. I could Aspect of Hydra plus Colony Ambush. I probably will at some point here on the Hornet's Nest. That way the Hornet's Nest lives, kills something, and I end up... All right, yeah, let's do that. I'll probably just kill the Zephyr Winder and make 2 Hornets here. Seems pretty good. Boom. All right. That was a pretty good combo. Like, it basically was a 2-for-1, except I get 2 1/1 Flying Death Touchers. So it's kind of like I killed their thing with Colony Ambusher and then make 1 mana, make 2 1/1 Flying Death Touch, which is pretty good against their mage here. And at some point, I can kind of do it again with as the Hornet's Nest ambushes something. Yeah, that doesn't really do much here. Come on. Let's just pass. I mean, Nimic Cyclops against Hornet's Nest is also not the best. Like, what are they going to do? Play a spell attack with a 4/4? Hornet Nest, it's a good card. It's a really good card. But if I draw even 1 more land in the next couple turns, I'm in a lot of trouble. I mean, I guess if they don't have any card draw in their deck, which is really unlikely because they're blue-red, maybe they could also have 2 more lands in hand. And we're we're kind of at parity here where the Hornet kills the Stormcaster. The Nivik Cyclops left can't really do anything. All right, well, I'll block with 1 Hornet. Sure. Have a raid card or something? Oh, Bestow. Yeah, that still doesn't do that much. Audacity. I could do the same play again. I kind of like that. Let's Audacity this. Well, they're tapped out seems pretty nice. Now my Hornet's Nest is gone, but so is their Cyclops. Oh, wait, no, it's not gone. Never mind. It doesn't have Death Touch. I make 2 more things and I draw a card. Oh, I should have attacked for 1, actually, is probably what I should have done. I make 3 more things. Let's get it all correct here. All right, well, I've got a lot of tokens. Do I have any way to crack this? I don't, right? I have white, green, plus... just main phasing this? Huh. Plus Sylvan Caryatid. I'm getting there. Attack. If they kill the Hornet and hit me for 6, I guess I can get a little less aggressive. They didn't play anything end of turn. Oh, geez, it was a gust of wind, so they draw a card also. I feel like my decisions this game have not been optimal. You know what? Sometimes that's the case, huh? Cloudfin Raptor. Okay, that one I don't mind seeing. This is Okay, now I'll attack for 1. The problem is I do also kind of have to get this game over with. I'm flooding out really badly here, and they're just going to have more card draw on their deck than I do. I do think cracking the Hornet's Nest to get 3 tokens actually worked out, because if they had Gust of Wind, they would like bounce my token, hit me for 6, and then if I went for it, maybe they had another way to do something about it. But the problem is, if I draw Rhino, it still doesn't do that much. I guess drawing Nissa, and if they don't have a removal spell, that could win me the game. I'm just not 1 card away from solving my problems. I'm like multiple cards away. Oh, Unravel the Ether is actually pretty nice here. Maybe I should attack with 2, but I guess a reason to maybe attack with 2 Wasps is if they do play a spell, I can unravel the Nimbus Naiad, and then this thing loses flying and I can chump with the soldier token. Yeah, it's a possibility. Courier's Briefcase not really shining in this draw. Imagine if those Colony Ambushes were lands, because this is like, I'm still playing like 15 land plus those 3, which these 2 on the Balaged, I would have been so dead. Witch's Mark, okay. Yeah, that's the card draw I'm talking about. Ugh, they don't even have a land in hand, so they discard a Rimrock Knight. Oh yeah, okay. Goblin Heel Cutter. Okay. All right. Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have 7 lands left in 23. That's fair, I guess. One of those lands is at least a Balaged Recovery, which wouldn't be that great here, but it would be okay. Temporal Trespass, okay. If they have another removal spell here. All right. Interesting. Okay, let's go shuffle back in the Nimbus Naiad. Block the Heel Cutter, chump. Yeah, I mean, this really isn't that bad. I take 2. I mean, I'm at 8, but now my Hornet can block their Cloudfin Raptor. If they drew a spell this turn, it's going to be bad for me, but, you know, what am I going to do? I got to block here. Especially with a Wicked roll there, it's just not getting better for me. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to bestow this on the Caryatid. And I'm going to hope they just don't draw a spell to play for that Cyclops. If they didn't draw a spell, then this would stop their attacks completely. Of course, they mill a land into another spell. Yeah, all right, I guess I got to block the Cyclops, huh? Now I'm at 2. Well, if I draw a blocker and they don't draw a spell, they can't attack with the Cyclops. I'm not technically dead here. I mean, they're going to draw a spell, but if they don't, then, you know. All right, well, that was not a great game. And that'll end the run. Well, solid opening. I mean, this deck was fun. Obviously, white-green is at the mercy of its own draws a lot. Like, I had 4 of those. I don't know why I thought I had 3. Back-to-back, like, didn't draw a forest. You know, kept a hand that needed a forest, didn't draw a forest. And then that game where, again, I had, 20 cards left and 13 of them were spells and 7 were lands or whatever. But that'll do it. I hope you enjoyed my first foray into Pioneer Masters. There'll be a few more of those. We'll see how the format shakes out. And, might get back to Cube fast enough as is. Alrighty, that'll do it for today. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.